Okay, so here you can see, like, this is one application based on, the name of the application is the customer application, and this application is built with the Oracle Apex. And just like other applications, it has, these filter options, like based on the, product selection, the data is getting filtered. So we can choose the, workflow of the, customer. So here you can see the dashboards, like different interfaces we have. These are the charts. These all are built with the in Oracle Apex. Okay. So we can create any kind of application. For example, let's suppose that you have one company, and or why you have one restaurant. If someone visits your restaurant, and once they leave, you want to send them the feedback forms, like how was your review about this restaurant. You can create the feedback forms also, generic feedback you can type. Okay. So different kinds of requests that you can create, or it's all depends on just the requirement of the customer. So whatever the customer is want, and what kind of application you would like to build up. Okay, so we can create any kind of application. So for example, so there are few applications that I have created. For example, even have you booked any ticket in Book My Show? I mean, are you familiar with that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can also create similar kind of applications over there also. For example, I will show you. I have created one application. Let me, it's just kind of that, yeah, here it is, Book My Show. For example, this is the application which is built in the Oracle Apex. Okay, so once you logged into the application, so you will see all the movie along with the name and price tickets are listed here. So not available
Yeah.
means it is full. Not available, full. This is non-clickable. So here, price is 100, and this is 3-star movie. Like, these are the customer review. Based on the review, this is showing as a 3-star, and 71 seats are left. Once we click on this,
Okay.
you can see the sitting arrangements. So the displayed, I mean, these are the display, or disabled. Disabled means not non-clickable. Means these are sold out. So these are the, there are two colors, if you can see. These are sold out, and these are available. So if I choose this one, automatically it will, seat number is 70 and ticket price is 100. If I choose this and this, 70 and 75 ticket, and ticket price is 100, two selected, it's 200. If I unselect one, it's 100. Based on the selection, it is getting filled. We have to fill the customer name who want to book. Okay, and then the mobile number, and it will, ticket will be booked in the system. So based on our requirement, we can create any kind of application that we want. So it's not only the Book My Show or anything else. We can create any kind of enterprise applications. Okay, so as
Okay.
we are dealing with the front end, so we can create any kind of applications. If you want to manage the company data, create some HR modules, any kind of application you can create. So
Okay.
it's purely based on the requirement. Even like if you are, as you said that you have completed your BTech, so in your final terms, maybe you have to submit this one project, right? So
Yeah, major
you can
project.
also create that project in this one also. For example, if you have some juniors, and if you are expert in the Oracle Apex, you can also create some projects for them and like sell them out. Like, it's just it's just upon to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
basically, let's talk about the the syllabus. So this is the syllabus that we have, that we will cover in the this total course. So this is the syllabus. We have templates, responsive designs, collections, forms, creations, everything, error handling, performance tuning, how to handle the
Okay.
production issues, and how to deploy the applications. We have the complete package. But as this is first class, so I will present you something which is which is very basic about the application. Okay, so
Okay.
let's targeting one thing. Let me open a notepad. Okay, so let's create one application. Application means one project, right? One project. we will create one project. Okay,
Okay.
today we will create one project. So tell me which project you would like to create. For example, any kind of, it could be would you like to create a library management, student management, anything, or any online store, anything that you would like. For example, simple, like you can create
Weather
uh,
forecast.
weather forecast. Okay, okay, you can create a new project as a weather forecast. So first thing is you want one database, like where you can store or the weather forecast data or something else, right? So
Okay.
let's create one application. Okay, so once we logged in, so let me uh, so this is our once we logged in, as I have the credentials. So basically, once we logged into the Oracle will provide us the 25 MB of free space. So this is using that free space. I have some vacant space as of now, so I am creating one more project over there. So how to create a once we logged into the Apex instance, you can see the create here, right? So this create will
Okay.
help us to create a new application. I choose create. Okay, name, what would be the name of the application? Weather forecast. Okay, weather big and
Okay.
forecast f big. Okay, create application. Okay, so as soon as an application is getting created, so you can see once we click on the Apex app builder is a place where we can see all of our applications. Okay, so we have created application, namely weather forecast. Okay, so once we click on this, you can see there are three pages: global page, home page, and login page. Login page is something that you will help you to log in into the application, and home page is something where you will redirect after the login. Okay, so once I run this, it will redirect you to the login page. Okay, which is 9999. Okay, 99. So here you can see the login screen. So this is the application created, weather forecast, which has three pages: a login page, home page, and the global page. Login, this is the page number. Home page number is 1, login page number is 9999, 0 is a global page. Okay. So once we run
Okay.
this application, so how to run the application here? This is our backend and this is our front end, right? This is front end and
Yes.
this is backend. So once from backend, we have to click to the run application to run the application. Once we click on the run application, it will ask for the credentials. As I have the credentials, so I click on the sign in button. So its
Okay.
application has been created as a weather forecast. Okay. So
Okay.
this is the name of the application. Here you can see, and there is a one page. So this is the application which has been created, and it is built in Oracle Apex. Okay, and here
Okay.
you can add more pages, you can add more HTML, CSS, using JavaScript. You can add as much things as you can. Okay, and
Okay.
how to add the pages? For example, uh, you would like to add a page of the let's create a page. For example, this page, let's create one page in our application. If we create any page, it means the new entry will be created over here, site navigation menu, right? So
Okay.
let's create a page, and page is a blank page. Okay, page name should be
Country.
it should be uh, so I have created one page whose name is country. Okay, I have created this page in the backend. Now I am going to the front end and refresh our application. And see, new
Okay.
page has been added with the name country. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. So this has been created. Let's suppose that you want to show here some data. Okay. Uh, you can basic search over in the Google, like, weather forecast data India revise in HTML. I mean, there could be a, an API, weather API, which is created by the weather forecast to capture the weather in each and every country, right?
Yes, sir.
There could be API used. Let's have a look
Sir,
if there is any API.
sir,
Mhm.
if in case there is no API available for the requirement we are searching for, then
If there is no API, then see, usually there should be a API like for this one. For example, this is a generic,
and
because this is
not
a
in this
generic. Country
case,
wise,
not
this
in this case,
good. Country wise,
in
it is a
any other
generic,
requirement.
but not in. Yeah, if there is any other requirement, then we have to create our own custom API also. I will also let you know how
Okay,
to create the custom APIs. For
okay,
example, let's suppose that if you want to create an API based on COVID-19, and in your region how many data is, how many people are infected in your area, and similarly you have team in
yes, sir.
different cities. So everyone will
Yes, sir.
update that API, and that API will be come into picture after that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is this? This is one HTML. So see, this is our page, and in our pages we can create one region. I mean, we can create a regions. What is region? The region is something that uh, you know uh, the basic HTML structure. This is HTML page. This is
Yes,
region.
sir.
If we create something, that could be a region. This is the header
Yes, sir.
portion. This is the navigation. This is the navigation bar. This is the body. This is
Yes,
the
sir.
footer part. Like, right. Okay, so if you know, then that's good. So I have created one static region in body. Body means this portion, this portion, this whole portion is
Below
up
country.
from this line and up to this. This is a all body section. Okay, I have created one region and its name as a uh, normally forecast. That's it. If I run save and run this one, it means one region is created. Okay, so I just take one sample code. Let's see if this work or not. I just put that code over here, so let me run how, if see if this run or not. So it's showing enter city name, New Delhi. It's unable to, okay, find item ID city. Okay, so let's see how this API is working over here. So this is, see, there is one API is created, and you have to pass the city name, and based on the city, the data will be shown. Okay, so we will talk about this later on, because we have to modify the wall code, and after that this will work. But this is how we
Okay.
can use the API, external APIs. So this is one Apex page that I have created with the name country, and in that we have created one region as a forecast. In that we just
Okay.
call that API. This is the API. If we can search it on Google, this is the name of the API. jQuery means, yes, this is the Google API, right? For
Okay.
example, if you ask me to create a API based on the Google Maps, we cannot create that, because it's already managed by the Google only.
Yes,
This
sir.
is the data of the API. Okay, it's already stored. A response of every thing is already captured over here based on the some values. So here it's saying enter the
Okay.
country name, and after that submission happens, and then it will result out the data. So for that we have to create some other things like we will check this later on, but this is how to call an API. This is a way
Okay.
of calling of the API, and this is the name of the API. This is one region that I have created. Okay, so let's suppose that we want to create one data. I mean, data country wise data or something like that. So like, or any report, we can also create report here. For example, we can create one more region, create region below, and then instead of the type static content, we have to choose interactive report. Interactive report is which I will let you know what is interactive report. Select star from EMP. EMP is just a table. We have the tables in the sequels. Select
Yes, sir.
star from EMP. Okay, so whatever the data stored over here will be displayed here. Okay, so here you can see employee number, employee name, job, hiring date, salary, commission, department number. So this is the employee data. So let's suppose that you are handling one company. You have one company, and you have one 50,000 employees working under you. Okay, and you want to
Yes,
see
sir.
the detail of each and every employee. Okay, so how you will look
Yes, sir.
into it? So there is something that we can create interactive report as a type. Just create a new region
Okay.
in a body. Okay, so if we do anything without region, we cannot do anything on a page. First step is we have to need one application, and in that application we can create the pages, and in that pages we can create the regions.
Region.
Regions for what? In region we can create page items, buttons, everything we can create it on region. Okay,
Okay.
I mean, this is the basic approach, like application, and after that pages, and after that we have regions. Okay. So this is one, I have created one region. Okay, and call it as a employee data. So here, once we run this, you can see the employee data is here. These are the employees, and for example, if you want to search for uh, ward, so you can search it, global search it here, ward, and then go. It will search the data of the ward. Okay, if we have
Okay.
lakhs records, thousands of records, so if we want to search it for a specific employee number, we can also filter it here also. For example, employee name, employee number, we can search it here also. I want to see the employee number 77697788. Okay, it will automatically shows up. Based on that we can see the results. Okay, so let's suppose that if someone's salary is less than 2000, I want to highlight that report. you know
Okay.
so if salary is less than 2000, so I can create these are the apex features, like that we can create format and then highlights. Okay, I can
Yes, sir.
create highlight name, cell less than 2k means 2000. Here we can choose
Sir,
salary,
your
operator
video is
is.
getting stuck.
Okay, so let's if I click on the action, and and I click on the highlights, and I said if salary is less than 2k, then it highlights a row. For example, I choose the column, cell operator should be less than 2000, then row should be highlight, and background color should be, we can modify from ourselves this one.
Okay.
And I say I change. So all the records whose salary is less than 2000s are getting, 1000 is
highlighted.
less than, it's less than, it's less than,
Yes.
okay, and okay, it is highlighting the row. So similarly, we can also download the report in the Excel, in the CSV, in the HTML, in the PDF format. If I choose
Okay.
CSV or Excel, if I click on the download, whole report will be getting download in the Excel or CSV format. We can also run and see, okay, whatever the data displayed over there is getting downloaded.
Okay.
There are very huge demand of the Apex, and it's very basic and usable things that we can say, like in our basic practice, like Apex. So there are other options too. You can explore all such things, and we will also discuss this in detail. For example, if you want to sort, for example, you can see employee numbers are getting shuffling, like this is the larger value, this is smaller, and this is again the bigger than this one. So if you want to sort this based on the ascending or descending, you can also data sort based on the employee number and ascending order. Okay, apply change. You can see data is
Okay.
also getting sorted. So you can,
Yes.
these are very user friendly things that you can do from your level.
Okay.
You can add sorting. You can see, if you want to hide some columns, okay, you can also go to the action, select columns, and you can also display in report and do not display. You can also, whatever the columns you don't want to show, you can job and salary I don't want. Let's suppose if I click okay, salary is not here, job is not here. We can also, modify the report columns based on the requirement. So in action menu, we
Okay.
can see other options grouped by formats, highlighting, control, breaks, row as per page. For example, you want to display only 5 records. If I choose the 5, then you can see 5 records are here, and after that there is a next, and then
Yes.
6 to 10, and then 11 to 15. So you can modify from here format and row as per page. Instead of 5, you can choose 10, 15, 20, 25, 50, 100, 1000, and all. Generally we usually use either 50 or 15 something, I think. Hmm, Based on that we can modify that. And if you want to see the total, for example, how many salary we are giving to employee, you want to total of this column, you
Salary
can
column.
also add the, yeah, exactly, you can also aggregate that, that's the aggregate function. You can click on the aggregate. You can use the sum function, average, count, max, min, medium, these functions
Yes. Yes.
provided by the Apex. You can choose some column, which one, cell, okay, so 15, total of salaries is 9798, okay,
Yes.
that's the total. So with this way, like we can, there are also like other options too. We can aggregate, we can compute, or highlights. Control breaks mean something. For example, you can see the data with the department number 20. There are 3 rows of
Yes.
department
Yes.
20, and for 30 we have 6 rows. Okay, you want to sort this data, like for example, firstly it will show, I mean, to add the control break. So control break is something like, I will show you. Let me show you. I just add one control break based on the uh, department number. Okay,
Okay.
here you can see department number 10, these rows. Department number 20, 6 rows. We have seen one, two,
Okay.
three, four,
This
5 rows.
basically it will be categorized under the department.
Yes, exactly. It will, add the control breaks. Breaks, it's breaking in the report. It will break down the report into based on the control break that we have selected. Okay. We can also save the reports in our way. Like for example, this is breaking report, and I want to save it as a report and save report. And we can name the report name as department break
Then,
report. Save, apply change. So that's the that's the way we can add the control breaks in a report, okay, based on the column. So we can also save that report as mentioned. So I saved one report, department break report. So this is that one report. And normally, if we switch back to the primary report, it will show you the the basic report that you have. Basic
sir,
report is
yeah,
this one. This is the saved report. Any questions like till now?
no, sir, no questions. So basically, the control breaks will be like works like a where condition exactly.
Uh, Control break will works like a uh, yes, you can say it's like it's at the breaking, like for example, you want to department wise data, okay, and
Yes.
here you can see department wise data. Department 10 has means department is 10, and in department 10 we have two employees. For example, in primary reports you can see it could be 10 records, it could be 20 reports. This new is having no department. This new one has no department, and Ashish has department number 20. Okay, so
Yes.
this will we have to find it out the departments and then the numbers, right? So it just filtered
Okay.
out the you know department wise. For example, it will breaks down that we have two records with department 10, and these records with department 20, these with 30, and these employees are no department. There is no department. So it's just a
Okay.
filtration.
Okay.
So this is how we can create a, and save reports over here. And we can also create a charts over here in a very easy way. For example, you want to see the graphical representation, just click on the chart. You want to see employee name as a label and value as a salary. The
Yes, sir.
employee wise salary you want to see in a bar chart, pie chart, line chart, or line with area, whatever the you can choose. And if you want to add sorting, you can add, and you can add also choose the orientation. Okay, once you selected few things, currently I'm choosing the bar chart. If we click on the apply change, you can see the graphical representation. Here you can see toggle is getting enabled. If we left click, it will show you the report. If we right click, so it will show you the graphical representation of the data. For example, Fatima has the highest paid employee, okay, whose salary is 2000, and these John has 400, okay. So it will automatically add, it's kind of Apex is kind of a more in automation, like it is because in other languages or in other JavaScript we have to create regions, we have to create the for bar charts we have to write some code, and we have to do some coding. So here you can see it's very easy and very simple to create a graphical representation. Just and
Yes, sir.
switching you can see is very easy and it's very smooth. Okay, so it will show you the graphical representation over here. Okay, okay. Any questions
Yes, sir.
till now?
No questions.
And okay, and this interactive grid, if you are going to work in any company, so 85% of the work is based on the classic report along with other components. Like it also has a link up with other things. We will discuss these things later on, but this is the most important, you can say, thing in the Apex interactive reports, which is the most widely report
So,
type used in by each and every company. Yeah.
So what's the difference between the interactive report and classic report, sir?
Difference is that like interactive report you can see we have the go button, we can search the data over here, okay, but in the classic report there is no go action, there is no action menu, there is no go
So
button. So
we
the
so you
so in the interactive report you can see the go button, you can see we can save the reports, we can download the reports in the HTML, CSV, Excel, PDF, but these features
okay
are not in the classic report. This is the one big
okay
difference. And other difference is we can create the interactive reports if there is no basically we can create the classic report when we want to modify some templates or something like that, we use that. Or if there is there are search fields, this field is custom based on the search button or the reset button created by the created by us. So only then we can get the classic report. But this is the complete
okay
package. Like most of the time, we have to go with the interactive report only.
okay
Yeah. So this is how I mean these are the some basic features that we have in the interactive report. But there are also other things like we can add the checkboxes over here. We can do some customizations over there, but we will discuss one by one. Uh,
okay
you can also add the filters based on the employer number. We can search the expression. We can search directory from the column, whatever the employee we would like to search. And in Go, if we do not choose anything, if I choose the Ashish or if I choose the 8, so it if I search here, it means it will only search in world report with 8.
okay
If I click on the Go, so here first record is coming because we have 8 here. Second is coming, we have 8 0 means 8 is in the manager. So if we want to specifically search on a column, then we can click on this hamburger menu, like this icon magnifier, and here we can choose a commission, okay, and then we can search commission 8 and then go. It
okay
means it will only search 8 in the commission section. So here you can see here we have 8 1 8, here we have 1 8. So it means it search
yes
with the contains. We can also change the operator from contains to equal to, less than, greater than. Okay, if we choose equal to, it means only the one record will come because we have only one record with the 8, right? So this one is
yes
coming,
yes.
and its salary is 2 and total is 2.
Okay
So so that's and there is subscription also, like for example if there is you let's suppose that you have daily basis, we have some data which is getting increased in this report, and you will get the output of this download section in your email on daily basis, weekly or bi-weekly. You can also schedule a job over here, and you can type your email address over here, and once you click on the apply, it means it will send the output in the form of CSV, HTML, Excel or PDF, whatever the format you choose. So it will send you the email daily basis. Based on the frequency you can select daily, weekly or monthly. These are the
Okay.
provided by the Apex. But if there is something that you send bi-weekly or something else, for that you can add some customizations. Okay, you can also choose the starting period, starting from which date and end to which date. You can also choose there also. Okay,
Okay.
so that's the thing like we have in the interactive report. So once the page is getting created, so you can see whatever the name of the page that we have created, its name is, title is country, it means country is showing over here. Okay, and if you said it's
Okay.
country one, title change, if we refresh you can see page title will be changed over here, country to country. So this is the, how to change the title. So these are the page properties. Like we have aliases, we have, page that we have created that could be of normal type or model. Normal means just normal page. Model means uh some dialog box kind of, if I change this to the dialog box, if I go to the home page, dialog means pops up kind of, pop up. Now if I click on the
Yes.
country, this page will open in a pop-up mode. Okay, in a pop-up, the whole page. Okay, but it looks
Okay.
so weird. We can also increase the length and width based on our requirement. You can display here width and then height and max width. So
Okay.
based on that, it will, expand, collapse. But as of now, I am just changing it to the normal mode.
Okay.
Let's go to the country. So it will open up a normal page. Do you have an account in Apex, like free accounts that with free 25 MB of space? Do you have these accounts?
Yes, sir. I recently created an account.
Okay, so you have accounts, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it's fine. Okay, so that's all like for today. I mean,
Okay. So
if you have any
one more
questions, you
small
can.
doubt.
Mhm.
So what will be the deployment stage of an app in different environments?
Sorry, what will be the
Deployment stage of an application in different environments.
deployment means what? Like you want to deploy one application into different instance?
Different environments like OS, iOS, mobile applications.
Yeah, for mobile application, we can use, like we have, but nowadays companies are following the PWA. What is PWA? Progressive Web Applications. So you can
No, sir.
directly, download that link. I mean, one link will be provided to you somewhere here, and you can just click on that link, and with that link, you can just, launch the application directly. But for Android, you have to register the APK in the Play Store. You have to convert this application into the APK,
Okay.
and after
So
that, you have to.
those things will also be taught by you.
Yeah, that are also. I mean, that things are also. Uh, uh, Approachable in the Apex, so you can say we can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, mobile
So
development
it's
is
possible.
something which is. Mhm. Like
Yes, yes,
same
yes.
application,
Correct.
we can see same application we can create in mobile, Android. We can use same application in the Play Store. Just we need
Okay.
to, convert. We have to just download this application, create one APK for this application, and after that we have to, until or unless it is not getting registered on the Android, you can send that APK file, just like, we have some third parties softwares that are not in the Play Store, but we can directly click next and then download into our system. In a similar way, that will
Okay.
be installable in your mobile. But if you want to
Okay.
make it permanently on the Android, then there is a, different procedure for the, registering the application. But mobile application is possible. But I am
Okay.
suggesting you, if you want to develop a mobile application, you can go with the PWA. PWA is
PWS. Okay.
something which is, acceptable by all. Like you can use in your laptop screen, mm, mobile, or anything you can see. Like
Okay.
PWA
Basically, like an
has a good.
Python software application. So we
Okay.
go to that website and download the link, and it get installs on the mobile and as well as laptop. Right?
Yeah, yeah, it will work now.
There's no
Even you can
specific
see
app
this
for
app.
Python.
Okay, 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 okay. So you have to map your link, then it will be visible. For example,
No,
you
no.
can see how this application. Mhm.
Okay.
Sorry, I did not get your question exactly. So what was your question?
So,
You have one
so you were
Python
saying that
application.
no, no, no. So you were saying that PWA is a kind of thing where you can click on the link and it will be installed on your laptop or as well as a. Android application, right?
Not on laptop, because laptop we can use the web link, na. So, but for download in
Yeah.
your mobile or
Okay. Got it. Got it.
yes. So it's depend on your requirement, na, like what kind of what is your requirement, what will be suitable for you.
Okay. So you will be teaching that deployment stages also, right? Sir?
See, I know everything like related to the Apex mostly, like how to create the PWAs, how to create the mobile applications, like
Okay.
mhm. Because
Uh,
PWAs nowadays we are following for like for our like mobiles, like and tablets we
okay.
will use the PWAs, because nowadays people using the PWA instead of the mobile application, but both are supportable, like it's hmm.
Okay. So what's can you give me a small example of PWA?
uh, Example of PWA, like for PWA, like see, PWA is like we have a native that is kind of our Apex database does not support directly the native the native
Okay.
applications. For example, for a mobile we use the native technologies, na, but
Yes, sir.
this is our web based. Okay, if you
Yes, sir.
open this link in your mobile, if your mobile is S8, this screen will look like this. Are you able to see this?
Yes, sir.
And if your mobile is uh, iPad mini, it will looks like this. Okay, if your mobile is Samsung A5, it will look like or if your Galaxy Fold, it will look like this. So you can say, see, for every change, response is getting, page is getting changed, layout is getting
Yes, sir.
changed. For S20, it is different. For iPad Air, it is fully or something like
Clear.
that, right? So thing is that PWA is something which is which is specially for designed for the mobile applications or native
Okay.
it supports the native development. So it will automatically modified the as per your screen or resolution, it will be getting responsive. It is something like that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it. Got it.
because there is, see, if you have a PWA, then you don't need to go to the Play Store or the App Store. But if you have
Okay.
mobile application, then you have to go to the Play Store or the web store, right? You get my
Okay.
point? Like that is the basic structure that we have for the students. So for example, some students, for example, similarly we had an another session, so they they need something else apart from this. So do you have any specific requirement, like, or like you want to go through the training session all, like, okay, so thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.